Hello, my name is Ian Abrams, and I recently attained my Bachelor's of Science in Biology from Ursinus College in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. Right now, however, I am at the University of Surrey in Guildford, England, studying for my PhD in quantum biology. And I'm hoping to take the next 4 years to document life as an American PhD student in England and explore exactly what it means to study quantum biology. Right now, however, I want to briefly discuss my personal experience with this community and what this present situation means to me. When I was in undergrad, I was a biology student, as aforementioned, and as a result, I was never really encouraged to explore mathematics um, at the college level, like whatsoever, pretty much. I studied statistics, but never really was I pushed towards calculus or anything beyond that. And definitely not a physics course either. I mean, biochemistry is maybe the closest thing with like structural biology that I would have been encouraged to take as a biology student from a standard viewpoint. But towards the end of my undergraduate career, I ended up taking um, calculus through ordinary differential equations and a very small handful of physics courses, including classical mechanics and modern physics, with a main focus on wave mechanics. And a tiny bit, I sat in on some special relativity, but I didn't really get anything on any of that stuff or electromagnetism. So I pretty much skipped those standard courses. But I was able to discover that I really enjoyed physics, and it was something that I am really glad I was able to sort of go out on my own and discover, because I had known that as a younger student, that I had enjoyed most of all science courses, and I had just been sort of, I was very, like, I found most biology courses to be appealing and interesting, and it came fairly easy to me along the way, so I just sort of went in that direction, and then I never thought to look back and veer off towards physics until the very end of my undergraduate career. And most of my peers in biology were interested in medicine, which is great, but they they did not want to take physics. Some of them even despised it, having to study it for the MCAT and things of that nature. And it wasn't really an environment that cultivated interdisciplinary learning. So moving forward, I met the quantum biology community, and I did some research. I read a couple of Johnjoe McFadden's books, Life on the Edge and Quantum Evolution. I will link them in the description below. And I reached out and I applied for the position I have now. And then this past summer, I also went to a workshop conference where I got to see all sorts of work being done by trainees and professors and all different types of people who were looking at quantum biology from a different perspective. And it was just a wonder to see such an open scientific community, because I had grown up with both my parents biologists. I had grown up with this scientific dogma of like a situation where certain answers are established and questioning them can lead to like almost reactions of heresy and things of that nature, where it's just not a comfortable environment for people to be either naive or for people to think in novel ways, even at times where it borders on unscientific very often. But at the Queb's 2023 conference I attended, it was the exact opposite. I mean, people were asking all sorts of questions, and I was completely new, and I knew very little about the topic. I had seen some videos, which I will link in the description below, with some other videos to help as an introduction to quantum mechanics and biology as well. But I wasn't a professional. I was just an undergraduate student in biology with an interest in physics attending this amazing conference that was fairly small because it's a newer field and a newer community, but they're looking to grow. And everyone is really enthusiastic to supportively critique and debate. And it's some of the healthiest professional, scientific, academic debating that I've ever seen. So that was a great experience. And then finally, I made my way over to England. And once I got here, just yesterday, I had my first meeting with my supervisor. I hadn't seen him since the summer, since Queb's. And he told me that he's going to make me into a physicist if that's all right with me. And when he said these words, I was surprised in the most delighted way possible, because if you imagine going from my experience in undergrad and even high school to someone telling me that they're willing to train me to be a physicist for the next 4 years. I mean, I entered this interdisciplinary field to get a taste of physics as it relates to biology, but I had no idea that I would actually, someone be willing to give me the opportunity to train the skill set of a physicist. Because, I mean, I find that just very liberating. I mean, regardless of which side you're on, these opportunities exist now. And one of the reasons is because of this community known as quantum biology. So I'm starting this channel because this seems like a very unique experience for me, and I want to document it, and I want other people to see that this transformation from biologist to physicist, and I can talk more about what that sort of means to me in the future. But I'm really excited to embark on this journey and to share it with whoever's willing to watch. And I hope people want to see this. I hope it can be informative for some people, entertaining, maybe even inspiring if people just, not that I'm an inspiration, but if people are inspired because they didn't realize that there are places and niches in academia where they can pursue work like this. I think that these are all the reasons why I am sitting here right now making this video, and I hope that it is something that can achieve some of those outcomes, and I think it will be fun as well along the way. Hopefully I can get some of the other people in the department involved, and we can talk biology, we can talk quantum mechanics, and we can talk PhD life, which is a little bit surreal to me still sitting here, because I've wanted to be a scientist for as long as I can remember, and I've wanted to get a PhD since I learned what it was in like the 6th grade. I would have been 12 years old, and people say you should not really know. You don't have to know what you want to do, and that's true until, like, I don't know, maybe you're actually enrolled in a PhD program, then it's good to be committed to that topic. But it's to be here doing sort of this interdisciplinary work with biology and physics. It's very exciting. And I'm hoping to share that with you, and look out for upcoming videos. But for now, thanks for watching.